Hey everyone, today I'm going to show you my favorite apps to use when I draw digital art. First one is Ibis Paint X, and I should click on it soon. Okay, now I clicked on it. I'm sure you've seen these pictures before in my videos, but right now I'm just going to enter a blank one so I can draw. To get the brushes, you obviously just click on the brush and choose which one you want. To get the other brushes, you could watch an ad though. I'm just drawing a really quick sketch of Pyroli. Probably the reason why I like this app the most for drawing is because it's the first professional digital art app that I ever used. So I'm just really used to everything about it, even though I'm still, right now, learning some new features I never even saw before in this app. This is not the first app I ever used for digital art though. The first apps I ever used were Paint 3D on the computer and those kids' websites where it has like drawing and stuff. And I also used the iPhone screenshot page to draw. If you press this thing right here, you can move it to different parts of the picture. And I recently found out that you can move up and down your layers. So, yeah, that's interesting. But I need to keep it up right now, and you can like change the opacity like that. So, now I'm just gonna color her in right now. Okay, I don't know why I chose orange though. I'm not using orange for her. Another thing I did find out recently is that when you lower the opacity of the finished sketch on top, it makes it much easier to color in underneath, and you could just color it in and you don't have to overtrace the lines or anything to make them a darker shade. I don't really know why I drew this though, because I mean, I've just seen people who like do reviews about art apps draw something while they review it. So yeah, that's why I'm doing this. This is literally the messiest sketch ever, but I mean, I hope you like it. And I'm sorry I can't really find that much stuff to talk about now, but well, just watch it, I guess, and enjoy it. Oh yeah, and also, I don't know if many people know about this, but you could change the brush of the eraser. Like, when you like lower the opacity, it does that. So, but you could change the brush of the eraser, and that's just amazing. This one would help more with like writing and stuff, but it's really cool. But lots of times I accidentally click ads and it goes to like the website, so, and then it loads an ad for like 5 seconds, so that's annoying. Ibis Paint X never was this crazy with its ads, like just the pop-up ads, but it's gotten, like every time you leave the app, now it shows an ad, which is annoying. Oh yeah, and it also lets you make as much colors as you want, and yes, I really did make that much colors. So yeah, I'm done with Pyroli now. I don't know why she's just ahead, but it's done now. Also, it has a reference window option, and when you turn it on, you could see the picture, but then when you click that, it shows a reference, and that was my shadow reference for him as a human. Once you're done with the reference, you could press delete reference, and then press import reference, and then it goes to your camera roll. And it also has these bases and backgrounds. If you don't want to draw, like if you don't know what to draw, you could just use one of these body bases for a person. And see, there's a lot of them. Most of them are for paying, but there's still a lot that you could use for free. If you use them and post it online, I would recommend you say you use a base. And for these mini bases, I use them for kids or animals, you know, depending on what I feel like and stuff. But I don't use them that much, and if I do use them, I never posted one online using them. So yeah, you could ask me to do that if you want. And it also has just, you know, buildings and stuff, but that has a lot of stuff. I can't just go through it all right now, so I just showed you some of the buildings. And it has backgrounds you could use, colored and gray backgrounds. So I guess if you want to color it in yourself, you could do that. It also has quite a bit of animal bases and accessories and just a lot of stuff. I don't know why they put so much stuff. And a texting template. It even has like game messages. Like if you want to make a game message, you could, I don't know why, but you could do that if you want to. And by the way, should I make a video of like characters texting each other? If animal characters text each other, it would be if they had phones, like what they would text each other. That would be interesting, but yeah, let me know if you want me to do that. And actually, I never saw this pop thing before. I don't know what it's for. I guess it's like if you want to put small illustrations in books or something. But yeah, it also has these like words and stuff in English and in Japanese, because I guess if you want to make a Japanese comic, or if you are Japanese or something, I don't know. And I almost forgot to show you the brushes, but these are the ones I usually use. Well, these are just all of them, but yeah, these are the ones I usually use: the dip pen, the airbrush, the dip pen soft, and the watercolor. I also use, I'm going down to it, but I also use mechanical pencil number 1. Actually, I also use the fade pen a lot for backgrounds. It's really good for them, but you have to watch the ad to get it. So I would say this app is pretty good for beginners if you want to get it. So yeah. So the next app I'm going to show you is Pixel Studio. It's going to take a little while to load and stuff. So yeah. I haven't used this app in a while. This was my Thanksgiving animation. If you never saw it before, I'll show it right now. So that was my animation. It was very low quality, but I just made it. Since I haven't used this app in a really long time, I accidentally forgot how to exit this animation and go to another one, and I crashed the app by pressing save and quit, which literally means save and quit. I'll spare you the long loading part now. I somehow forgot that you could literally just press new project and make a new project. You can make better quality animations with the advanced template, but since I'm not going to make an animation, I'm using the simple one. There are also all these colors you could use, but it also allows you to make your own, so that's good. These are all the default ones, and those over here, beginning by those like orange and light orange ones, these are the ones I made myself. So yeah, now I'm just looking for a color to use. I don't know why I didn't think immediately to use gray, because I'm gonna draw Pyroli again. And again, this is not gonna be anything really detailed. It's just gonna be a really quick one, and it's gonna look weird. But what I like about Pixel Studio is you could make really simple animations. Like, it doesn't have to be that detailed, and of course you can't put much detail since it's pixel, unless you make it really small pixels. But it's just like, to make things a little bit simpler, you can use it. features of this app. So I accidentally pressed something and I didn't know how to get it off, but you can see it's green down there. I don't know why I didn't notice. So I'm trying to draw them off now. The weird looking tongue. Just forget the tongue. I also like that you don't have to be an artist to use this app necessarily. Anybody could use it. It's just, if you want to use it, you can use it if you want. I mean, you don't have to be an artist to use any of these apps really. They're just for fun. So, yeah, I mean, that's cool. And now I'm going to show you this app I use called Infinite Painter. I think it's similar to one that a lot of people use called Procreate. So yeah, like with all the other ones, I'm going to make a really quick drawing. How in the world is this going to look now? But I really like that this app, I don't know, something about it just feels more professional than any other app I've used. I guess because it's like gray and white. I don't know. It's just professional feeling. So yeah, if you want to feel professional while drawing, I guess you could use this one. She really does not look too good, but I don't know. I also like that I didn't show it in the video, but there's this brush. It's called hatching. It's like if you want to do cross hatching, but you don't want to draw every individual line. But even though it's used for that, it could also be used for drawing like fur textures. This app also has like a smudge feature. You see, I'm just smudging it. That's really useful for shading actually. So yeah. It also has settings for the pen. It doesn't do anything for mine, but I guess if you have an Apple Pencil or something, it would work. And it has a lot of different free pens you could use too, which is really great because most of them aren't free in other apps. It has brushes that are specifically for lighting, and some that are specifically for shading, I think, and some that are like just bunches of splashes and stuff. So it's variation too. And I almost forgot about the layers, but the bad thing is you can only add 3 layers, no more, and then it asks you to buy everything. So yeah. Even though it doesn't let you add more than 3 layers, see, you can make really professional looking drawings with them. Like, yeah, this is using the fur brush I was talking about. And if you press these sparkly things, it shows you like tips, and it shows some featured artists and like brushes and stuff. So yeah, it's a pretty nice app. This one I only used once. It's Metabang Paint, but a lot of people really love it and it was recommended, so I got it. Though it does immediately come up with ads like most apps. But what I do like about this app is that it has like practice for you, like tracing and coloring and how to draw eyes and clothes and faces and stuff. And it's really good practice for beginners. So here are some of their drawings that they give as examples for you to trace. And here are the harder lines to trace. And it also shows you examples of clothes, although most of them are just made costumes. I don't know why. And it also has you like draw your own clothes on these girls, characters down there. But then when you go down, it gets to like the fashions and stuff. Look, it's Azzy's aesthetic. I'm gonna show you the one thing I did draw on this app though. It's my OC Jade the Corgi. I don't know why it saves so much pictures of her. I'm only supposed to have one, but yeah. So if you click this brush thing on top, it'll show you all the tools, but the only thing is I'm not sure if there's another texture for brushes. So that's why I didn't use this app that much. So I would recommend this app for people who are still practicing drawing, as it does show you like tracing stuff and drawing clothes. So yeah, that's good. But other than that, I don't know. So the next app I use is Sketchbook. So yeah, I'm drawing a really weird looking sketch now. Why did I decide to do this? I don't use this app much, but I did try one drawing on it. But yeah, if you're wondering why I never record speed paints just with me painting straight up, this is why. I turn it everywhere. Anyway, it does have a lot of different pens and markers to use. That's why I really like this one specifically. Even though I can't really figure out which one to use at which time, I think it even has a brush to draw feathers specifically, which is great. It even has a colorless set at the end, which is for blending, I guess. But this is that picture. She looks insane. I don't know why. What's good about this app is that you could add as much layers as you want. It also shows your color history, which is very helpful to me. And of course there's that like panel thing that shows you all the things that you could use to adjust and, you know, color your picture. Also, I'm pretty sure this one has the reference window available as well as Ibis Paint X. It's not my go-to app, but it's great still. This next one might be a little bit surprising. It's called Paper and it's for iPhones and stuff, but I found one cool feature about it. So the first thing that's weird about it is you could like move these like journals around and you could swipe them and play with them. And yeah, I don't know why I keep doing that, but it's fun to do. So yeah, I should stop playing with it and just open it right now. I did not mean to go into a blank page. I didn't want to show you a blank page, so I'm gonna exit it. I wanted to show you that. Yes, it's Jade again, and this is watercolor. It has surprisingly good watercolor features. So yeah, you can really see the detail when you zoom in and stuff. I don't know why they chose to make the watercolor this good, but it's great that they did. It's also great that you can make your own colors, because the color palette that they came up with is very, very basic. The only thing I'm not happy about in this picture is that her eyes are more green than blue, and they're supposed to be just blue. But other than that, it's actually really great. So yeah, I don't know why I decided to just play with the books again. I think I was trying to do something with them, but I don't know. But what's interesting about this is it has the paper store, and it has like books you could buy for like inspirations for credits. And I didn't know what credits were at first, but then I was curious, so I pressed buy credits, and they're actually real money. I don't know why, but yeah, they're real money. But you could also, in case you like forgot the instructions, it gives you instructions at the beginning, you could always go back and look at how to use them. And there's still the demo book right there, always. So. The only thing I use this for is for the watercolor, but other than that, I don't really use it much. So if you want an app that's good for watercolor and you have like an iPhone, this is a good one. And I guess I decided to just show you the demo. I don't know why, but you could see how it looks and stuff. So that's the end of all the apps I use. I hope you like this video. So, thanks for watching. And yeah, I did draw my home screen. This is the full picture of it.